Hey guys, let's do a quick work in progress before I get a call here. And I'm actually, I won't say I'm chilling, but I need to start my morning task, which number one is walk the dog. But it was kind of cool this morning. I don't know. I came in and I sat down on the sofa and I started working on my phone. I didn't go to the desktop, and I guess since I settled in, the dog settled in. But now he hears me talking, so he's like, what we gonna do?" So, work in progress. A couple things I did this morning, and I'm probably going to stop. I'm at a point now. I need pen and paper. I really need pen and paper, but I actually just I saw a video this morning on TikTok, and I'm like, it was a guy in the shower dancing, just jamming. I'm like, oh, duet, So I did a duet with that, and I got that shared around. That takes a bit of time. And then when I shared it on one of the platforms, I'm like, you know what? I need to offer some free stuff because I always do a poll. I'm always looking for intel and data out of anything because my motto: the internet was created for not one but two reasons. One is data, the other is dollars. Use the data, get the dollars. Use the dollars, get the data. How are you gonna do it? Extract something off of this here internet and this engagement that we have. So whenever I'm posting videos, I always try to put something where people have to give me something, right? Most of the time it's usually a poll, and I notice now you can do polls within reels. I don't know. I need to go back and check and see what the results of those are, but see now you can add a poll in the reel. So when I was adding it on the different platforms, wherever I could put a poll, I put a poll. And my question is always, did you shower today? The answer to that question will vary. It's either you lathered up or not. You know what? And I do need to go to the desktop because I do need to hit the share button while we do this, and I need to always check the sound. So as a work in progress, as a work in progress, I'm going to mosey my way over here at the desktop, and I see that I left my snack tips open, which means nobody's gonna touch them. My family's always complaining about I leave leave tips open. I am that loud clicker. I hit the mouse and I type loud. So what I'm doing right now is I will always come over here to YouTube, and I'm going to hit this video and make sure that my sound is coming through. Let's see. Sound is okay. We got that sound check, but then I'm also going to hit this share button. And again, this is episode 5, so I got a little consistency, or not consistency, but I definitely got a frequency of this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and share it out on a number of platforms. And again, it's just work in progress. I decided during this season, I always like to kick off something for September, and while I'd hoped to kick off probably a couple other things, this is something easy. Well, actually, while I build on the other things, and I periodically will get a question asked here or there. Can't do it on LinkedIn. You got dog. I cleared my cache. I cleared my whatever it is on my laptop, and now I got to go log into everything again, and I don't want to have to do that because while I have a standard formula for passwords, man, I can't remember everything, and I don't remember what I updated, what I didn't update, and so forth and so on. So, as a work in progress, and this video is work in progress, you'll hear me working. So, like I said, I saw a video while I was perusing the old For You page, and I thought it was perfect to go. Okay, that's not the first time y'all heard me yawn. Um, I thought it would be great to go with the video. I'm always using reusing and duetting shower videos or anything to do with bathing, shower, and so forth. Because I make handmade bath and shower soaps, right? So when I did the video and I did the poll, I usually will ask on the poll. The answers on the poll is usually I lathered up or a sin soap, right? And I went to type that in, and I'm like, you know what? Because I need to figure out like how to truly engage with people who do say send soap. So usually I will go because whenever you can do a poll on these things, the poll will show you the people who how they responded. So it shows you the accounts that responded in one of the many options that you gave. You use that data. Now surely you're gonna learn something. People are just hitting the button and whatnot. But surely you're gonna go back with some kind of follow up to that. So people who say send soap, I go inbox them because DM is a thing. I slide in that DM. But then today I did send soap, but on one of them I put send free soap. And I said, well, you know what? Anybody that selects that, I'm going to send them some soap. But then I was like, wait a minute. I have seen people do free this, that, and the other. Remember those old, what's his name, Ron Popel or whoever, those old TV by TVS, TV stuff. They always say you can get a second one, just pay a second shipping, right? And I'm like, interesting. So I said, well, why don't I just say a free bar? And the person just pays for shipping. Now, and I had to go down the wormhole budgeting on this. And I was like, that's interesting because as work in progress, that whereas people start to order free bar and paying for shipping, that's a kind of a revolving that goes into a revolving, not a revolving count as in accounting, but that goes in a bucket. Let's put it that way, right? The shipping goes in a bucket. You pay your shipping bill, but that gives you, because this thing is kind of revolving. When you have an online store or merchandise or merch or anything like that, most people know it is kind of a revolving thing. So I was like, that's a pretty interesting campaign because you see things I had. Now, I wrote the book on free. Not the book, but I got a hook on free that I wrote that people always ask me to come and speak on. It's called Fully Reimburse Each Expense. FREE. Write that down if you never heard it said before because it's mine. Fully reimburse each expense free. And lots of time people think they're getting stuff for free and they don't think anything behind it. But anything that we get for free, there is somebody behind that covering the expense of that. And I said, so people who are offering, because I didn't get it until I did it, people who are offering things for free per se, that's a little bit of a revolving funds. You don't want to say revenue or income or anything like that, but that's a little bit of a nice revolving fund that's hitting highs and lows. It's hitting highs coming in and going out, right? And I was like, oh, that's a cool campaign to run. And I had to think about it as a campaign because as I began to put it on the different platforms, it's all right if I shared it in the stories because that would disappear. And I did share it in the story. And I'm like, but you know what? At the rate of the way content runs, and I should post it. I'm going to post it just to see what happens. Even if the person, because people don't trust a lot of free stuff, right? You got two types. You got those that's going to jump on there. You got those that are going to go and create an umpteen account so they can get umpteen bars. Okay, that's a lot of work on their part, right? You got those like, oh, it's free. I don't want the free stuff. It's too good to be true and all of that. But the thing about it is some of the best marketing. There's marketing out there that just very simply works. It works. And ain't nothing you can do about it. It works. It gets people talking. It gets the conversation going. And let's see. It gets the conversation going. And, that's pretty much it. So it is work in progress day. I just wanted to come on. I don't want these to be too long. Like, I like 9 minutes. In fact, let's just go ahead and give it a stop there because I gotta go. Like I said, and this was an in between. I know I'm gonna start getting phone calls. I gotta jump in the groups and so forth. And then we'll be out. So, number of things you can follow around if you like this. I want to try to get this down to just a little bit of snippet, just talking about my workflow. And when it becomes, once this starts to hit and becomes a little bit more engaging, then we'll engage a little bit more. And as I decide what kind of branding, what kind of frequency, what kind of series, I'd really like for this to be. It's a work in progress at this time. All right. So I'll catch you guys. I'm going to go jump in customer service mode because, like I said, I just threw this campaign out there. And here we go. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.